Hello there, all you wild, weird, wonderful, fantastical people live out there in YouTube land. Well, today I'm going to kick off with something a little bit different while we're waiting for people to come in. I want one or two people to hear the song properly, so we'll just wait until there's a couple of you in chat. Great song, gonna play. So yeah, I'm a little bit early again. I've my back is playing up. I overdid it in the garden. So hey Cassius, how you doing? Okay, perfect. So now that we have a couple of people in, I'm gonna play a song, and it's a brilliant song. I reckon it's gonna rock the charts on YouTube, most definitely. Anyway, but we'll give it an old whirl now, okay? I'm off to a fantastic start with time. Never mind the typos. We love the typos. Let me know if you can hear it.
If she tries to stand up, she'll hit the deck. Sitting in piss all day and night, reeking of urine in her own cold shite. Desperate for attention, desperate to belong. She'll be coming in her knickers when she finds out about this song. Shove your budgies up your hole, and them Maggie pigeons too. They're the only living beings who have anything to do with you. Sitting lonely and unwanted, smoking fags and drinking rum, with just you two for company to parrot up your bum. Shove your budgies up your hole, and them Maggie pigeons too. They're the only living beings who have anything to do with you. Sitting lonely and unwanted, smoking fags and drinking rum, with just you two for company to parrot up your bum. Shove your budgies up your hole, and them Nike pigeons too. They're the only living beings who have anything to do with you. Sitting lonely and unwanted, smoking fags and drinking rum, with just you two for company and parrot up your bum.
Yeah. And that's the Ballad of the Dark Arsehole, I think. Is it Ballad of the Dark Arsehole? Yeah. Egg Lives Matter. Hey Bane, hey Emery, how you doing? Hey Fraud Busters, how you doing? Hey Kiss My Ass, how you doing? Power up your bum, I know. Oh Lord. Let me see, have I missed anybody? No, I didn't. Okay, brilliant. So I've said hello to everybody. Bloody do matter. It does need to be on an album, I'm telling you. I mean, our talents are wasted. Sheila, your talents are wasted. Oh Lord above. I forgot I could do this off the TV. This is brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so now I have control. I have control. Oh, so there's this one. She likes to be called Dark. Well, was it Dark Angel? I think it is. But we just call her the Dark Arsehole. Well, I don't call her the Dark Arsehole because she's at but she's a fucking gobshite. So I've called her the basic beige twat because that's what she is. She's just a fucking idiot. But she'll spend her time running from here to Chuff, running back and forward, telling her everything that's been said here. She's just a fucking idiot. Oh Lord, I just can't with you. I really just can't with you. I mean, I have that I just can't be arsed. Can I be arsed? That's all the airtime you're getting off me because you're an absolute fucking spa. You really are. Spa on wheels, seriously. Anyway, enough said about that. There's the link if anybody wants to come up and have a chat. YouTube lady, how you doing? How are you, love? Um, yes, so I'll drop the link. That's good. Pain like Bane. Hello. I did say hello to you, didn't I? Yeah. Do you know what? I really just can't be. My brain is elsewhere the last few days. I think we're getting closer and closer to D-Day for my friend's transplant. So yeah, we're all just sort of a bit sort of nervous and whatnot, and yeah, so I'm sort of keeping an eye on my phone. I'm keeping an eye on all sorts of things. So he's at the periodontist today to make sure that everything is okay with the gums, and so at least if things go wrong or he gets an infection, they'll know exactly where to go straight away if there was any problems. So yeah. Hey RJ, yeah, I know. The problem is he's having a bone marrow transplant, okay, and if it doesn't work, if it fails, he's a 1 in 4 chance of surviving it. If it fails, he's going to go into massive organ failure and it'll be quite quick. And I wasn't prepared for that. He's been my best friend for, I don't know, about 30 years now, well over 20, almost 30 years now. And yeah, so we're all just a little bit nervous and a little bit freaked out. And, what can you do? He's your friend, like he's one of your best friends, if not my best friend. And then the other one is my other daughter. She's halfway around the world. She's enjoying it. And so I'm sort of worrying about her. And then my other lady had an exam for going to live over in. Hey Marie, how you doing?
Yeah, top of the morning, Ireland.
Top of the morning to you, my Yankee brother. You keep him well?
Yeah, just having some coffee. Worked last night,
Oh,
so
how'd
got to
you,
work and slept for a few hours and rise and shine, top of the morning.
rise and shine. And do you work night shifts? Is it?
Sometimes my schedule, I work in a cemetery and a bakery, so
Oh,
my schedule's 1 week I could be doing night shifts, a couple days a week night shifts, a couple days in the daytime. All
okay.
depends. All depends.
Okay. And so you're a busy guy.
Not really. Not really. I'm kind of slow. Hit my head as a young child climbing a treehouse. I fell out of it, hit my head, but I'm doing well now. The scar is gone. The scar is gone. I'm just riding the egghead wave. Uh, I am egghead.
No, you're not an egghead. You don't have an egghead. You have a fine shaped head.
You
There's
go
nothing wrong
ask
with your
Pain
head.
like Bane what kind of head I have.
Oh, don't mind him. I've seen your head. You've been live so many times without your cap on. I've seen
Well,
your
see
head.
what you're doing right now is you're trying to be nice, and and I get it. We're both I'm half Irish, you're an Irishman. You want to help me out here, but to be a true friend is to say, MRE, you have an egghead.
Well, if I was,
Holy fuck.
if I was being, a nicey, I'd say you have a beautiful head, and don't mind him, and I'll beat him up for you. But no, in fairness, I'm a hairdresser. I'd tell you if you had an egghead. I don't think you have.
Well, let's go with Conehead.
No, why would you go with cone head? That's worse. You don't have a cone head. You definitely don't have a cone head.
What would you do if I just went live and you seen an eggshell on top of my head?
Then I'd say there's more wrong with you than just the shape of your head.
You got a lot of problems there, kid. Why is there a
You
shell
got a
on
lot of
top of your
problems there, sunshine, and it ain't the shape of your head.
head? Yeah, I'm half an Irishman. What's up? I rather everybody in the chat. Bane, Cassius, the last of the true Romans. What's going down?
Yeah, I think they're all good. Everybody's good. You know what? I don't know about you. Do you ever get YouTube fatigue with all the bullshit that goes on here?
Uh, so Not no, not sometimes. Well, certain topics it might get boring after a while,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, maybe a little, but not really. Like some things obviously will get boring to me, and I'll go to a new topic and stuff. But I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, it's you're dealing with the same people with the same bullshit and the same lies, and it
Oh
just
yeah, it gets repetitive. Yeah, like if somebody say, "Hey, you stole my bike," and they're saying this for 6 months straight, are you gonna do 100 videos saying I didn't steal your bike, right? Like, yeah,
yeah,
that gets annoying. But you first, I find other stool pigeons and locals to bant on and make fun of. There's always so much locals and weirdos out there that I always find something classic. If not,
oh
I'll do something on history, right? If
yeah,
not, like sometimes like most of the stuff I watch on YouTube is history stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like I watch my friends' channels, obviously, things like that. But I mostly when I do put on YouTube, it's mostly for history videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm really loving the ancient civilization stuff. At the minute I'm really loving that. Um what's his name? Graham Hancock. I kind of am subscribed to him, and I've watched a series on YouTube, ancient lives or I can't, geez, do you know what? I'm just, my brain is just
Or
vacant
the ancient civilization stuff, like how
yeah.
ancient? Are we talking Roman, Greeks, or before that?
Oh, well before that. Well before that. Like they're finding evidence now in the Amazon, where the forests are, that underneath all of that, there was a massive city. Like that was never a forest. It was a massive, massive city with a huge population. So it's just really interesting the stuff that they're finding.
Well, it's
And
fascinating that you say that because over in the Amazon in South America, you have the Naztec lines. You
yeah,
also have Machu Picchu. That
yeah,
was an ancient city that was built up in the Andes Mountains, and
yeah,
the rocks that were used to build that city were from hundreds of miles away, right? And the
yeah,
stones were so big, like even today we couldn't build that up in Machu Picchu. We
I
could
know.
not build that city. So a lot of people don't believe, and I don't believe neither, that the Incas or the Aztecs built them cities. I think those they're in Peru, yes, Crafty Cat. I believe there must have been an ancient civilization before that who built those pyramids and them cities up there.
Oh yeah, I mean they had definitely
Fascinating.
had some sort of technology that we just aren't privy to. Like
One
we,
hundred percent. Look at the pyramids. Same thing with the
oh
pyramids.
yeah, yeah,
We
absolutely.
couldn't build them today.
Have you heard about Göbekli Tepe? It's a place in Turkey, and it's one of these newfound ancient civilization sites that they're excavating now, and the stuff that they're finding there is just unbelievable. Have a look into Göbekli Tepe if you haven't heard of it. It's really, really interesting. It's just I'm fascinated by all of that. Like, where did all that knowledge go? Was it washed out with the floods and things like that? Or
A lot of things are lost over the years. If you look at the burning of the library at Alexandria when Julius Caesar was fighting Ptolemy, Cleopatra's brother, when he was fighting a civil war and he took Cleopatra's side.
yeah,
Well, the library of Alexandria was burnt down. We
mm,
lost so much history. That was the best library, the biggest library in the world, right?
yeah.
Alexander the Great, people from Ptolemy, they brought so much stuff there. We lost so much history when that library burnt down.
Yeah, I know it's awfully sad to think about. But I mean, even the few little things that people have found that we have no sort of explanation for, like that the machine that they found underwater, or the computer, I can't think of the name of it, but they were years trying to figure out what it was. They knew it was ancient and old. It looks like a steering wheel for all intents and purposes, like a big round thing, and it's attached to other little, you
I've
know,
heard of it.
pardon?
I heard about that. I don't know
Yeah,
too much
no, the
about
one just can't think of the name of it. But yeah, the ancient computer or whatever, like, and they're still trying to figure out what it was used for, how they built it, because I mean, there's seams on it that looks like it was soldered, but it wasn't soldered. So it's like, how the hell did they do this?
it. Yeah. Well, like I said, a lot of knowledge and history gets lost, with war, fires. Who knows why we lost that technology.
Yeah.
And same thing with all the like D-Day. The reason we have no footage from D-Day, do you know why? We
Why?
had so much footage from D-Day, right? And then they were taking the films back to America, right? And there was a guy on this ship, going back to America to take all the film from D-Day. And
Yeah.
as he was walking down the stairs, he slipped and fell, and
Oh,
all the fucking all the how
footage.
they had it all back in reels back then.
Yeah.
All the
Uh,
reels fell in the water. That's why we have no friggin' footage from D-Day. Only very minute footage
oh
from
shit.
D-Day. Yeah,
Oh
we
God.
lost so much. Little things like that, right? Who would think a guy falling down the stairs and
Yeah.
dropped all these films of all the camera guys on the Battle of the Beaches in Normandy, 1944. I think it was June. I forget, but
Yeah.
the five beaches we stormed: Gold, Sword, Juneau, Omaha, and Utah. The five beaches we took in Normandy.
Wow.
That would have
Yeah.
been a lot of footage.
Yeah. It
The
would.
little things like that.
It would have been kind of very sad, maybe very hard for some people to watch if they recognized their family members or their loved ones there being shot and killed. It would have been maybe now it would be a great time to show it, but
Well,
yeah.
historically, I hear what you're saying, and I agree, but his history trumps all that. Where,
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
I wish we had that to see, right? We wish we had all that to see because D-Day was amazingly crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like the biggest armada ever launched since the Spanish Armada, right? That was the biggest ships ever to leave to hit the channel since the Spanish Armada.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been fantastic to be able to see it. It really would have been. But yeah, I don't know. I'm always a bit weird like that. I'm looking and going, God, I'm watching dead people.
Oh, your grandfather was there, Bane. Yeah, because the British took. They had, I believe, because there was five beaches. The Americans had Omaha and Utah. The British had Gold and Juneau, and I believe the Canadians had Sword. Those are the nicknames of the beaches, code names for the
Okay.
beaches. And we split it up. Yeah, obviously, England takes two beaches, America takes two, and Canada takes one. The Canadians took the easiest beaches. The Americans had the two hottest beaches, Omaha and Utah. But they were all hell of a. You're pulling up on those beaches in them Higgins boats, and you got MGs firing at you, friggin' guns coming at you, obstacles, crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, that I mean, and these lads were all kids going in there. I mean, if you ask me, they were all just kids. Most
Yeah, they were.
there, they must have been terrified. I mean, I can't even imagine how they must have felt sitting there waiting, waiting to be running onto the beaches, and it must have been absolutely horrendous.
Oh, it was. They were terrified. That's why Private Ryan's a great movie to watch.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
boats that were built by a man in America called, I forget his first name, but his last name was Higgins. And they needed a boat to drop the troops off that can go both ways, forward and backwards, because
sure.
you can't turn around, right? If you
Yeah,
turn around, you're going to just cause havoc and all that stuff. So
yeah,
they needed a boat that could do that. And this guy had the boat. And that's where, the thing drops down and they run off the boats and stuff. If it wasn't for those boats, that would have failed. D-Day would have failed without them boats.
wow. Yeah, I mean, it's scary to think back that we're kind of near the same shit again. You know what I mean? When it comes to war and World War and
Oh,
all that.
World War III is coming. It's actually a very cold war right now, but World War III is already here. God forbid somebody nukes somebody, but it's going to happen. There's going to be big problems in the next. This Catholic priest some years ago said that there was going to be a war before 2028. There was going to be a war. Who knows if it's real or not? But that's what he said. It's going to be a great war, like the Third
Oh
World
God.
War.
Yeah, I mean, it's really terrifying to think of, to be honest with you. I mean, it's putting the shits up me big time. Um, yeah, I mean, nowhere's safe, no country's safe.
No, not with nuclear weapons. You could shoot
Yeah,
off a nuke in Madagascar. It's going to ruin the atmosphere, right? It's just not good. I wish all people would destroy these nuclear weapons. It's going to destroy the whole world. So
Oh,
why would you have them? Like, destroy these nukes, man.
I know. I mean, nobody needs that kind of shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know, people, countries, like just unable to grow food or live in an area for hundreds of years just to let the radioactivity die down. Like, it's just horrible. It's a horrible, horrible.
Yeah, look at Chernobyl.
Yeah,
Uh, a lot of people go back to Chernobyl to look around. And they got to wear suits and stuff like that.
oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's still severely like highly radioactive, and I just feel sorry for all the animals and that were
Yep.
there, that still live there, you know. I mean, God love them. They must be riddled with cancer and die in an awful lot of pain, and you know, it's just very sad to think about what it does. It's not just the, you know, the immediate danger or threat as they might think it is. It's the after effects that
Yeah.
carry on long after it's over.
Kills the trees, the grass, the
Yeah,
trees, all kind of animals,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff. That's creepy. Nuclear and radioactive stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just don't like it. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's the right way to go about anything. I
no,
mean,
they should have never been built. Nobody should have even have built a nuclear weapon. That's insane. Why would you build something that could, yeah, destroy your enemy, but also destroy the planet for the future generations? Like, why would
yeah,
you do that? You know?
yeah, exactly. They're not just killing their enemy, they're going to end up killing themselves too and everybody else in the process, you know? So, I mean, how anybody thinks that's a good idea is beyond me. I really don't get it,
Yeah.
you know? But I mean, it is the world we live in, I suppose. So, you know, what you're kind of powerless to do very much about it, you know?
No, you can't. All you can do is, be a good Christian, live
Yeah.
day to day. Be good to your friends and family and yourself. That's all you can do, and hope for the best and pray for the best.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's all you can do. Yeah, well, I mean, it would have been interesting again, like if we could have gone back to those ancient times, those civilizations, because I do believe they probably had a far better order in their worlds than we do now. And I think they had far better ways of industry, if you like, without polluting because I mean there's no traces of pollution or anything like that from way back then from the soil and all that kind of thing.
Well,
So
look at the Industrial Revolution, right? With all these mills and stuff, and they
yeah,
dump all the chemicals. Like all our local little rivers around here are all destroyed. Like these local little streams and rivers are all terrible. You can't fish in there, right? You're
um,
fishing there, you're gonna pull out a fish and get sick. Yeah, they all these smokestacks in the air, all this stuff. Yeah, we really know how to screw up the ecosystem. That's for sure.
that's really sad. That's really, really sad. Like
And it's
over,
selfish because we're destroying it for future generations.
yeah, you know, I mean, when you're showing pictures of your family and the young lads coming up, like you can't help but think of the young lads coming up, growing up. That what are we leaving for them?
Exactly. Exactly. What are we leaving for them?
Yeah,
And what are they going to have to go through, right? It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, we're leaving them nothing but a heap of debt and a fucked up planet that like we've created, you know, and it's really, really sad. Well, we didn't create it, the politicians created it.
Well, yeah, mankind, man in general.
Yeah,
Honestly, probably the worst creature God ever created.
I agree.
No one does things like humans do. No other animal on this planet kills for fun well, maybe some animals, but no one does the stuff that we do, right? Human beings, like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
We're the only species that pays to live on this planet. So
Yeah.
we're the idiots, you know. Look at I mean, okay, horses and birds and all that kind of thing that, you know, they do their own thing. But when you really think of that, we're the only species that pays to live on this planet. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, the poor birds. Even we got all these windmills over here that
Hmm.
kill so many friggin' birds and wipe out species of birds. These big, ugly white windmills that are fucking everywhere. If you walk under them windmills, you'll find hundreds of birds wiped
Oh,
out and
oh,
shit.
oh
It's-
no, that's horrible.
yeah, it's ridiculous. It really
Yeah.
is.
We do have those windmills over here as well, but we don't have tons and tons. Well, we wouldn't have. We're a much smaller country.
Yeah,
But we do still have quite a lot of them. But the thing that I don't understand is, why do they have them on land? They should be out at sea, in my opinion. I think they
Yeah.
should be out at sea because it's the Atlantic Ocean, the winds that you could harvest from out there. Plus, it's not taken away from the view of the land, or the look of the land, or whatever way you want to say it. There's a couple of them in some places that are really lovely little spots, and you're like, why did you put them there? That was
Yep.
a gorgeous place, and now look at it, it's fucking windmills, these big, ugly looking yokes.
Yeah, we
You know,
got them over in the States. We got them everywhere, and there's so many of them.
mm,
There's just so many of them, and I think they do more harm than they do good. Like put them somewhere, like you said, on the coast or something. They're an eyesore, Cassius. Exactly.
yeah, and people that complain about them when they're living when they get built near their house, seemingly there's this noise, this endless noise. It's a constant drone that just doesn't go away, and it's driving people insane. Over here anyway, there was people that had have to sell up and move. They couldn't cope with the noise of it, and it's not that it's a noise. It's like a never-ending hum or droney kind of noise, and it drives people insane. So they've had to sell their houses and move. So I don't know if that's the same over there.
I'm sure in some cases, yeah. I'm sure in some places for sure, people that live close to them probably
Yeah,
hate it. Yeah, we have a lot of that solar stuff around here. They put them on the top of the houses. Those are pretty neat. The
yeah.
solar, they don't cover enough, I guess, but it helps, right?
Oh
If
yeah.
they put them on top of the homes and stuff like that.
Mm. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it ourselves here on the house, but I don't know, somebody else was saying, oh, they're more hassle than worth, and I don't know who you believe.
Well, they can break. Here's the thing about them is hailstorms can break them, stuff like that. I guess So
Yeah. And we're endlessly getting hit with storms here because I'm right on the coast. So, I mean, I'm right on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. So, I mean, we're constantly getting hit with storms or really bad rain or winds so I think it might be a fool's errand if we did that, because I think we'd be fixing it more than it'd be actually working in our favor.
yeah, true. Good point. Yeah, especially if you live near stormy areas and stuff, and you
Oh,
got
yeah.
hail destroying your. Then you got to replace them every whatever months and stuff. Now, I know
Yeah.
what I want to tell you. I was thinking about. Writing an alternate history book. I'm not sure on it. I have some notes and stuff, but I'm really thinking about writing an alternate history book on Julius Caesar. Like, what if Caesar didn't die in 44 BC on March 15th, the Ides of March? I was
Wow.
thinking about writing an alternate history book about that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
That
it's
would
pretty
be,
fascinating.
yeah, it would be. I'd really enjoy reading that actually.
Yeah, I don't know how to write a book. I never did. I have no clue how to do that, but I've always loved alternate history. You know what I mean? Like what would
Yeah.
have happened if this or that. And I think especially with Caesar, if he wasn't killed when he was killed, and let's say he lived another 10 years,
Yeah.
it would have been truly fascinating what would have happened.
It would be, but there's so many different ways. Look, at what I would do is I would write the story down first, and then you can start, breaking it up into book form. And look, there's all sorts of things on YouTube that'll teach you how to even do that.
Really?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You mean like
Tutorial.
write a bunch of little short stories on like I said, if Caesar didn't if they didn't kill him on March 15th, 2 days after that he would have been gone to Parthia for his Parthian campaign. So that's why they had to kill him then, because he would have been surrounded by his legions, right? And they could have never got him. So
Yeah,
that's why they had to kill him. So what if he didn't die? He went to Parthia, conquered Parthia, and got revenge from Marcus Licinius Crassus, because when Caesar was in Gaul, Crassus was very jealous, and Crassus was one of Caesar's good buddies who had him in his army. He was one of his patricians. Like, he helped him rise up. So he wanted to avenge Crassus. Crassus was very jealous. He goes into Parthia. The Parthian king dumps gold down his throat and kills him. It was a terrible disaster for
oh,
Rome. So
Yeah.
Rome always wanted to avenge that. Antony did avenge it years later, but if Caesar didn't die, he would have went and conquered there. But what scares me is he would have married Cleopatra, and they would have. What I don't like is they would have probably united the East and West, and you would have had a king again and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
very fascinating stuff. I really like to write a book on it.
You should do what I would do if I was you, because you don't know where to start. I would just write down the story that you want to tell, just write it all down, and then you can kind of go back over it. You'd be talking about descriptions, like, when so and so walked into the, I don't know, the Colosseum, you'd be describing things and what it looked like, or would you just be telling a story? So it depends on what way you want to tell the story, what way you want to put it across.
I'd like to pay like Caesar never died, and what I think would have happened, right? Like
Y-
what I think would have happened politically and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty cool.
Well,
I was thinking,
I think you should just start writing it down. I mean, there's no time like the present. Definitely start writing it down. I mean, and once you start writing it, I think you'll become more confident, and you can look at different things online about how to structure a book, that you're
yeah,
writing
that's what I
yourself.
would need to learn. See, I don't know how to any of like I know the history knowledge and like what I'd like to put in, but I just don't know how to go about it all, right? Like
Yeah, well, every story has a start, middle, and ending. So I mean, you start at the start, and once you have your story down, you can always go in and you can edit bits and pieces that maybe don't fit too well, or you can change the wording or the description, like that. That'll all come afterwards. But getting the story down is the most important thing, and I think that would be a brilliant read. I really do.
well, I would probably stop the night before of his assassination when he was with Decimus Brutus, not
Mm,
Marcus Junius Brutus, E2 Brute. There was another Brutus who was Marcus Decimus Brutus, who was like Caesar's right hand man. Where even he was with Caesar the night before he was killed, and he's the one who talked him into going to the Senate the next day, which was Pompey's theater. The Senate was being reconstructed, but he talked him into going there, and he was in on the plot. And when Caesar died, he named him in his will. Like
yeah,
he named this guy, and he loved him so much because Decimus Brutus was with Caesar through all of the Gallic campaigns. He stayed loyal with him all the way up to that,
yeah,
and it just blows my mind that I wonder. I feel like that night he told Caesar, right? Instead of betraying him, he told him, "Hey, listen, Brutus, Cassius, and the rest of these people are going to have you killed tomorrow, right? Like, do not go there." And that would have, the next day there would have been arrest of Cassius and Brutus and Cato, and the rest of them would have been arrested.
yeah.
I wonder how that would have went. So I always liked alternate history and so many different subjects and topics.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's a really interesting one, though. I mean, I'd love to hear your mind on where it goes. Don't divulge too much on here, because you know what people are like on here, little leeches.
Oh,
Some
I would.
will grab your idea.
Well, they could go right ahead. Good luck with that. You need to know. You need a wealth of knowledge on that and a pretty good
Yeah,
imagination. So,
absolutely would.
and if
Yeah.
anybody could do it better than me, I'd love to read it. Right? I'm a fan of history, so
Yeah, no, I can't see anybody doing it better than you. Definitely can't, because I mean that's your forte. That's your happy place. You're a history buff, and there's not too much about history that you don't know, which is brilliant for me, because
no, actually, there's a lot I don't know. See, a lot of times history buffs will act like I hate the history people who act like they know everything, right? That pisses me off so bad. Nobody knows everything about history. You might be good on certain topics, right? But you always learn from just even sitting here talking to people. Somebody would type something in the chat that I don't know, right?
yeah,
So it's like I'll watch some of these history channels and they're so arrogant, right? They act like they're the smartest people and they know everything, and that just irks me.
I know, I know. I mean, nobody knows it all. I mean, I'm certainly not going to suggest that you're the all-knowing of history, but you'd be far more knowledgeable than a lot of people that I know, including history teachers. So
Well,
I
when it
think,
comes to Roman history, American history of England, Ireland, Scotland, I'm pretty good with that stuff.
yeah.
It's just
I,
fascinating. Anything that you can make fun with history, if you can make it fun, people will learn. If you don't
oh
make it fun, people are just gonna get bored and not listen, right? Like
yeah.
they're not
I
gonna
mean,
listen.
I had this teacher in secondary school, and I shit you not, he spoke like that all the time, and he never changed his tone. We all just switched.
Monotone.
Yeah, we couldn't. I could not even hear one word that came out of his mouth. My brain just went, nope, nope, just switched off. I don't think any of us ever passed any one of his classes ever.
Really, that's gotta stink. Having a, I had a
Yeah,
couple of bad history teachers. I had a couple of good ones, but I never had a real great history teacher. I'll say
yeah.
that.
I did when I was a kid in primary school. We had brilliant history teachers. Well, the history we were learning back then was all myth and legend and about Brian Boru and, Cuchulainn and all of that kind of stuff. So it was, really interesting and sort of mythological kind of things. And it was brilliant. Like, but, when that other teacher came in, it was like all our brains just fucking vacated.
What's
Hey,
up, FU?
how you doing, Terry? This is
Mythological kind of thing. So you liked him because he told you about witches and fairy creatures and shit like that. That's all, dude. I'm investing in a new business. It's pretty great. I'm going all in. It's about wind turbines. You know,
oh.
it's great. It's like I'm sponsoring that shit. You know, we addressing the menace of the winged rats in the sky, right? Them fucking birds, dude. They were like winged rats. You know, just doing all of this. And have you ever seen like for example a duck going through one of them turbines to them wind turbines, dude? It's a
Oh
sight to
no,
behold. It can only be topped by a jet turbine, right? If you put
no.
one through there, dude, that's a
Oh
little bit,
man,
yeah.
have you ever seen one of those things happen? Like
Ah,
on YouTube?
it's a party, dude. It's a
Oh
party. It's
Oh,
like
my
you're
confetti and shit.
evil. You should go back to calling yourself Evil Terry. That is evil.
What?
god! It is crazy though. If you
The
think about
red
what he's saying,
epidemic,
a big
dude.
bird flying through one of those jet things, they do get shredded. Oh my
That's
god!
right. Yes, and the plane also falls out of the sky. You know,
Do you think?
most.
Wait, do you think does it
So,
crash?
well, it
Depends on the bird.
mostly. I think mostly the turbine is damaged. So, like, if you have one more, then you're lucky. You know. But if
Yeah,
if that's your only one, then yeah, well, you better should invest in a glider or something.
Oh no,
yeah.
tell me that.
God.
Tell me that. I have a daughter over in China and she has to have a couple of flights to get home in a few days, well, in 10 days' time. And I don't
Well,
need
you
to.
have a daughter in China.
Well, the odds of that is very. The odds of you in a plane crashing over that is so. You got a better shot of hitting the lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is like if it suits you, like 10 minutes after takeoff and 10 minutes before landing is the sweet spot. Like when something happens.
Oh,
During the most flight, like shit doesn't go usually. You know.
yeah.
Well, they say you can. There's more people die in car accidents than plane, but because there's more cars on the road, evidently, right? But
Yeah.
nowadays,
That's also, yeah, and Americans drive automatic. That is also true. They don't have transmission, so it's pretty much like bumper cars over there. You know?
bumper cars. I love those things. Those are the best as a kid.
See.
I didn't know what to do with an automatic car when I got into it. I nearly freaked out. I didn't know how to drive the thing. I'm so used to driving a stick shift.
Yeah,
Or,
dude, I was over there too. I was thinking you need a license for that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I
why,
know.
dude?
Like, my friend was like, just put your left leg asleep, forget about your left leg, and then just, do the brake and the thing with your right leg. And I'm like, what? Oh, okay. And I was a nervous wreck for the first hour. And then after that, I'm like, this is ridiculous. This isn't driving. This is just sitting here. Like, this is.
I can't drive stick shift myself. I used to when I was younger. I knew how, but I can't drive stick shift no more.
We'll have to get you over here and get you back into driving properly.
Yes, ain't it? Go back to the real ways.
The real
So
way.
now they got these electrical cars that can be shut off by the government. Ever see those videos where people try to break in a car and like the cops can lock the doors with them in it and stuff?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the car traps, they set them up. And I've seen a couple of videos where the cops will set a trap car up and they'll have cameras and whatnot in it. They'll maybe somebody will leave the car open or the door open and with the keys in it, and guys will hop in to steal it, and then all of a sudden the doors are locked and the car stops and there's
That's crazy. But hey,
yeah.
what happened if somebody hacked like computers, right, and shut every car down or something, right?
Oh yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, that's I like old fashioned cars. They were safer, right? I had an '87 Lincoln Town car. That thing was like a boat, man. We got in so many accidents with that thing, and that thing kept going, right? Like you could like nowadays, you get in an accident with one of these little fiberglass cars, you're dead. You're dead.
Well, you see, the reason they changed the whole sort of structure of cars was if you're traveling, say, at 60 miles an hour in a car, and you're driving the old tanks. That's what I used to call them, the old tanks, because I mean they could bounce off a wall, and they
Yeah.
would be absolutely fine. But if you're driving at 60 mile an hour, you have to realize that your body is traveling at 60 mile an hour inside the car. So if you hit a wall and your car just stops instantly, your body's still traveling at 60 mile an hour. So the internal damages that happens to a body is just unbelievable. Like your whole body is flung forward to your seatbelt and whatever, and so you get like your heart is sort of ends up disconnected from its valves and just all a mess basically. Your internals look like a smoothie,
I
so
come back and we're talking about physics. That's
so
all right. There's a great TV series, Expense. It's
oh,
I think a Amazon series. That's the only science fiction series who got it like physically right. The whole shit. They have a great scene where a spacecraft stops from instantly, and they have their artificial gravity and shit. And the good thing is the dude had his seatbelts on.
oh
Well, the
that's
bad thing is the spacecraft was pretty fast, so the seatbelts were still there, you know.
oh wow, okay,
But the rest of his body was like on the screen, you know. He was very flat all of a sudden.
lovely. Yeah, but going back to the cars, the new modern cars, the reason why they made them like to take the impact, to take that motion, take that speed out of by the time it gets to the body. So the body doesn't the internal damages aren't as severe as what it would have been if the car was solid. So it's coming to it's taken more of the energy, more of the impact than the person sitting behind the wheel or the people in the car. So that was the idea behind that, and I suppose it's worked pretty well. It's
Oh,
worked well enough.
is this this has just been discovered by Irish scientists
No, this is this
or by what?
no this is I know I watched a thing on
We
this.
built cars like this for centuries. What are you talking about?
No, what we're talking about is the older cars, back in the day. I don't know, like the Jettas, what were they? What brand? I can't remember what they were. The big old cars that, you'd crash them. They were like tanks and they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
Cadillac, big old Buicks, Lincolns, any
Oh, those, yeah,
from
yeah.
back in the
Yeah, and
80s and
When we
70s.
still rolled in style, I know. Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying is the reason they changed all of that was because of the internal damages that people were suffering in car crashes. Even like a 40-mile-an-hour car crash was enough to dislodge the valves in people's hearts and things like that, and liver and all kidney damage. And so they made the cars, they made them easier to crumple, and they were supposed to bend, and they were supposed to get all beaten up. So that would take away the energy from the body inside the car that
Oh,
they
oh.
wouldn't. Yeah. So that was the reasoning for that.
I think more people die in these new. Ever see those little cars they make now? They look like friggin' like bumper cars. They're so small.
I
that
And
know.
they're fucking cool. It's like in Germany we got a lot of them. But see, the thing is, that's physics too. You get one of those little bumper cars, right? You put in it an engine with 300 horsepower, and off you go. You're the king of the road, you know.
You be
It's
dead.
like it's like, dude, you're driving like a little. It's like a little go kart, like with 300 PS, like on the autobahn, dude. You're like a little cannonball, you know,
Oh,
coming on like.
Autobahn. That puts the fear of God into me driving on the Autobahn.
Dude,
But
this is like I have seen it many times because that's the appeal of these small like the refactoring of the small cars like Fiat and shit like that, and you can buy them with ridiculous horsepower, right? And then you have them like on the traffic light like with the sports cars, you know. And the other guy thinks like I got this, and he
uh,
has no idea, you know.
well, it's just a straight race, and there's no turns because that fucker's gonna turn over.
Dude,
So
it's like even if 200 horsepower and the weight of this car, dude, it's just a motor with wheels, basically. It's
yeah.
like, you know.
Seen the flying cars? Oh God, hang on a second. Ah, the horses are. Come on, Teddy, you want to go out?
What kind of dog?
Hang on.
What kind of dog does she have?
I don't know. It's a very
Jesus,
barking
sorry.
one, you know.
Yeah,
Barks too much.
he gets super excited when the horses are going by, and he
Yeah, well,
has to
I
go
get excited too, but I don't bark when I get excited.
out.
What breed
Well,
is he?
dog. But yeah, actually, so what I wanted to say, have you
Now,
seen
what your dog? What breed it is? The man is
Oh,
asking.
he's a Cavajon. He's a cross between a Bichon and a King Charles Cavalier.
I know
He-
what a Bichon is. I just don't know what a King Charles is.
It's
No,
a
that sounds British to me,
it's a
dude. That
little
sounds like some British kind of. Oh, yes, Governor. He's a King Charles.
yeah. No, he's small because my last dog, Bear, he was a cross between a Bernese Mountain Dog and a Golden Retriever.
Oh,
And
wow.
he was huge. He was just a monster. He was golden like his mother, but the color or the fur of the Bernese, and like
How big was he?
he was huge. He was, I mean, you know the size of Bernese
Yeah, they're
dogs.
huge monsters.
Yeah, he was a huge dog. And yeah, he was just nuts. He was stone raving mad. No controlling him at all. Like, you know, he was from the time he was a puppy, we even had trainers in with him, and they were like, yeah, no, you're stuck with him. He's broken.
What was he? Very hyper or mean?
Pardon?
Was he mean or hyper?
No, well, he wasn't mean to me, but he was mean to everybody else.
Oh, that's the best dog you can have right there.
I know.
Right.
You want your dog to be mean to everybody else besides you and
When-
your family.
To everybody else, I mean, like
It's like a husband with more saliva.
yeah, no, but he was kind of mean to my husband and my kids too. Like, you know, if they got too close to me, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
well, then they got to assert dominance in the order of the pack. You know.
Well,
Well, here's the thing is, he looked at her as the mom. See, these male dogs look to the
Yeah.
female in the family as the mother. They get very protective and sometimes very jealous.
Oh yeah, he was. He really was very.
That's
very,
why you gotta, as the man of the household, you gotta approach the dog and throw down with him. You know, you wrestle a little bit, so and then he knows. All right, dude, I'm the dog, but there's still a bigger dog around. You know.
Yeah, well, no, even the trainer came in like all all padded up. He went for him. He stuck it on him big time. Like I think he saw I was stressed out because I knew what was going to happen the minute he came in, and so I think Bear just went off my reaction. I just lunged at him, this big fucking thing.
Did you have a fenced-in yard for Bear to run?
Oh yeah, of course I did. Yeah, we had a walled garden and everything, and you know he was brought for walks. He was brought for walks 2-3 times a day because he was a big dog, but. He had the energy of the golden retriever, but his body just didn't want it. His body wasn't willing because he was like the Bernese in that respect. He was a bit lazy, so yeah, he was just nuts. He was just a really.
I'm feeling that, dude. I'm at that age too, like where the mind is willing, but the body can't do it no more.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know how we got on to, oh yeah, him barking. What I wanted to ask you was, have you seen the flying cars they have in China now?
No.
Oh my God, I posted a video about it on the channel, on my channel. I was like, take my money. I just want one. It's like $5,000 or $6,000. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what you get, dude. Dude, yeah, dude, I gonna start like a bridge selling business. Like it's ridiculous. So you want to have a flying car for $6,000?
And
Well,
how
if you
high can
don't
you
believe,
go? Like
go and look.
how high
Uh,
can you fly?
well, it depends. There's different models. One I think can go, is it 3,000 feet? I think, and the other one doesn't go like anywhere near that high. I don't think, but high enough that you can fly over trees and all sorts of things. And I think you've got like 35 minutes flying time.
Well,
Before.
do you have a pilot's license?
No, it's all programmed. You just put in where you want to
Yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's nice that China thinks that. But do you have a pilot's license?
No, and you don't need one
Well,
either
yeah,
because
well, that's what China tells you. But I'm, as the British government, or as the Irish government, asking you, Wick and Moon, and your flying car, do you have a pilot's license?
no, I don't
Oh,
because it's
well,
a car. It's a car.
now it's not a flying car anymore. You better attach some wheels then, you
Well,
know?
no, the thing is,
Where's the video?
it's on my channel.
But where though? And I'm looking.
Oh, it would be in posts somewhere in my
Okay,
post.
I'm checking.
See, but that's the thing. Like, even if possible, like I cannot see like the European governments like having people like flying cars around here.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
like
little crazy.
that's a
But
disaster waiting to happen because
It
there's
is.
no regulation, there's no
Yep.
security shit. Like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
happens like if an American buys a $6,000 flying car, crashes and dies? Who he gonna sue,
Yep.
right? Like a Chinese company? Nah, dude,
What
that
happens?
shit ain't gonna work, dude.
well,
Yeah, what happens when you crash into someone's house? I'm looking at it now. This is insane.
I know,
Wow.
I know.
I think it's a funny gimmick, right?
Well,
But
no,
like the only way I can see you can like fly it over your ground, maybe. But then it's like how much of the airspace do you own of your ground?
Yeah.
There's like there's a lot of
I'm
then
trying.
also you have commercial
I'm
airspace
trying.
that you're interfering with maybe. You have those birds like
Trying.
4 turbines that these birds can,
You're
you know.
just being a bollocks. Can I tell you, you're being a bollocks?
No, I'm just saying, dude, this
Well,
is
let
never
me
gonna
just
happen
say what I'm
around
just
here.
going to say. It automatically abides by the avian laws of every country whenever it's you kind of.
All
If it
right,
gets to
I
Ireland,
believe it when people
it
start
goes
flying
on.
these things around here, dude.
They look like
Well,
drones, Wicked
yeah,
Moon. Oh my
no,
god, I'm watching
I
it now.
know. I know, isn't it so cool? I want one. I just
And
want
what
one.
happens when some psycho wants to use this as a weapon, right? Like,
Oh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin
these are
it.
very cool though. I
You
think I
want
would
what,
go in
dude? Like, dude, I'm putting in a petition, some change.org, that women are not allowed to operate such a vehicle. I've seen you people
Oh,
park
you're
and shit. Nah, dude, I've seen you park.
You
Now it's
haven't
three
your whole
dimensions.
seen me park. You've never seen me park. I'm an excellent driver. How very
Yeah,
dare
yeah, 3 dimensions, dude. You can
How
handle
very
2. And with
dare
the
you.
parking, it's like, no,
How
we got
very
to.
dare you.
Wow, these
Yeah,
are
dude.
Dare
crazy.
I've
you and
seen
your
what I've
Vespa.
seen.
Go on, you and your Vespa. Off you go.
Yeah, dude.
These
That's
look
right.
like huge drones. These are crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
and the funny
know.
thing is, like a top tier drone, right? So if you want to have a top tier drone, it's around like 3,000, 4,000 bucks, right? So you tell me you $2,000 extra, and then I have a drone that can transport me, and I'm supposed to trust that somehow. It's like if I say, dude, like I believe like government wise, regulation wise, it's not gonna happen here. But if that happened, if people start flying around in their little thingies, which gonna happen because it's only $6,000. Then I believe it, but I don't see that happening here.
Well, it
Politically.
won't be 6,000 by the time you get it because you're going to have to pay, your shipping. That's without shipping fee. You're going to have to pay your shipping. Then you're going to have to pay your tax. Then you're going to have to pay your
Wait,
whatever.
can they not just program it in to fly over to me? I think it's that advanced.
No, you can't. It's only got 35 minutes flying time before
Oh,
Oh,
charge it again.
well, so that takes you a long time to go on a little trip with that thingy.
Mainly meant for cities.
So you can fly to work, but you have to walk home. That's
No,
what
you just it doesn't take that long to charge it. I think it takes about an hour to charge.
Oh,
An hour
that's
to-
great.
Yeah,
these
it
are
doesn't
crazy.
charge.
You know, you
Scary.
get pay $1,000 extra, and then that's with a power bank attached. You know, so you get 10 minutes
Philip,
extra.
Don't ruin my dream. Don't ruin my dream.
Dude, I'm not ruining
Bury
your
the
dream. I'm just
rumor of
giving you. Yeah,
dreams.
but it's a dream. So, but I'm just
Destroyer of
realistic.
dreams. You
See,
cruel, cruel
that's why
man.
women should not have political office.
Oh,
That's
go.
how you end up with flying cars and shit. You know.
Well, it would make life a hell of a lot more interesting.
Yeah,
Well, in
well, I'm.
Ireland, women voted in Ireland before anywhere women could vote in
Yeah,
Ireland.
and look at Ireland now.
Go and shut up.
Well, that's not because of the
Well,
politicians.
listen, don't have me mention Germany, okay? Okay.
Oh, we're doing great. That's
Well, these cars are scary, man. This is crazy. I
I
can't get over
know.
this.
I
Yeah,
want
dude,
one.
and it's just like, dude, like for that price, that is not like some engineer sat there and hand assembled it. No, that is conveyor belt shit, dude. And like, I don't
Probably.
trust my life to a thick style. It's
Well, how do you
like,
think your Vespa has been made? It's not like every part and every particle isn't put on by one
all right,
person.
yeah, that's
Come
true,
on.
but that's a Vespa, you know,
Yeah.
like or a scooter. It's not even a Vespa, but for generations, right? They weeded out the weak in that process of building a scooter, right? Generations have died already. You want to be one of the pioneers? You know, ask the Wright brothers, ask them how it worked out for them, right? I mean, they're still revered as pioneers and shit, but you know,
They
or
broke
that
them
other
out.
guy, with that flying thingy, you know, he also a pioneer. It's good, like, dude, if you want to have your space in the history books, buy one.
You're mean.
Oh,
You're
these
mean.
are tapped looking. I can't get over this. Wow.
It's amazing. I want one. I'm going to
Yes, I
I
mean,
just did. I wouldn't go.
I'm pretty much saying, oh, Wiccan, I don't want you to die, and all this woman telling me is like, oh, you're mean.
Oh,
That's
did you
all
see the
right.
one? Did you see the one that looks like a van at the end, Wiccan? Like,
Yes.
oh my god, that's crazy
No.
looking.
I
I would not
know.
go in one of them. I'd be
You
scared.
you gonna become
Purchase it.
like
No.
Sky Dude. The Sky King. Sky King was his name.
I will rule the skies.
Nah, dude, Sky King or Sky Dude, he was cool. He was like a ground worker for some airline, right? Some mechanic.
Okay.
And well, he was suicidal. He wanted to off himself, right? So
Yeah.
he thought like, well, I go out in style. So he stole one of them airplanes and took off, right? And there
Uh-huh.
still you can still listen to the ground control, like to the talking with him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's gonna be fine. He played like a lot of flight simulators and shit like that, and you know, and he was a cool dude because he went out over the sea where he hurt nobody, right? And then he did a couple maneuvers, and the last thing he said was, I'm gonna do a barrel roll now." That was the last
Oh.
thing.
Oh no.
No, dude, he went out on his own devices, right? And now you can be the Sky King too for just $6,000, dude. It's
Shut
just
up.
great.
My
Well, these
daughter
are going to
just
be everywhere in 20 years. People, these will be everywhere in 20
Yeah.
years, without a
I'm
doubt.
her to buy me one when she's over there. Daughter, buy me a flying car.
I don't think I'd have the guts to go in one, honestly.
And I'm terrified of heights, but I want one. I want it. I want to have a go.
Dude, then you can try like it's 30 minutes, so you can almost make it from Europe over to Britain, right? It's
Yeah,
like
but
you
you
can
could
try if
go-
the
you
wind is in your favor.
You could start up a little business like, air taxis or something. That would be fun.
Yes, you will
So-
not get sued.
Instead of the Pony Express, the Pegasus Express, right?
Yeah, I love it.
I'm not starting an express that didn't work out well for the other guy.
You see, you don't know that. I mean, I'm sure there's loads of Chinese people have died in the makings of these things, and
Of course, it's like the first submarines. That happened with the first submarines.
yeah, and now they've got to where they're confident, where they're put on TV, where people.
No Japanese people have died in the process. They think it like, oh, now we're gonna test it. We sell it to the round eye for not much money, and they test it.
Round eye guy.
Died. Give me one. I want one.
Wow. Hey, guy, I have to actually take off. Thanks for having me up. F you. Good to see you. Wicked Moon, always good to talk. God bless Ireland. And later,
God bless
Cassie,
you,
it's in the chat. God bless you guys.
Take care, Emery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emery's a good guy. I'd love to read that book if he ever gets around to writing it. I really would. I'd love to read it.
Yeah. That's kind of the with a book, right? If you want to read it, you have to write it first.
Well, duh.
That's
Well,
a little bit, yeah. That's a little bit the tricky part of books.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep doing that. Yeah.
That's just That's just mine, you know.
That's just yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't get one of the flying cars, dude. It's like it's a health risk, you know.
No, but like, say if it's just in my field.
All right. No, that was annoying me. That was a little, all right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I could put it in the field and just drive around the field.
Oh, dude, the thing is, like, dude, I know how you women are. You go probably first, you only fly like a little bit off the ground, you know, where nothing can happen too serious, you know. And then you go like, oh, I can go a little bit higher, you know. Then all of a sudden you're flying by the balcony, like the family sitting there. You're flying by like going, ooh, look, you know, like that shit. And then all of a sudden you feel comfortable enough that you can do some little tricks and shit, right? And
No.
then, yeah, well, then there we go. There will be a headstone. And then it will say she flew too close to the sun or something like
I won't be doing tricks. I just want to fly to the beach.
we both know that you will be doing tricks.
No, I won't. I just want to fly to the
Yes, yeah, that's always how it starts.
beach.
Yeah.
You're mean, Terry.
That's how I tricked my
Burst my
parents into
bubble.
buying me a computer. I want to learn about this programming. I mean, I did, but, you know, I also want to play games.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'd love to have I want to go to China. I really do want to go to China. I really do want to go to
I don't believe it. I'm still sore from the last time because I saw this movie once. It's called Back to the Future. They promised me a hoverboard. I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bit disappointing we don't have. Well, we do have kind of jetpack things, you know, the jetpack things?
Yeah, but they all look ridiculous, you know.
Yeah, they do. They look a bit sort of nerdy.
Oh, but they're cool. They're cool. I trust these ones more. You know, the ones where they're flying around, where they're attaching like turbines to the hands and shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that because if the engine kaputs on that, you're fucked. Whereas with the flying car, if one of the propellers dies, you've got 3 backups. You're good.
Well, again, so imagine this. You know how this thing keeps
You're
level.
still good. Yeah, but even if the second one dies, you're still good. You can.
No, you're not.
Well, it depends on which one.
No, it doesn't even depend. So
does.
how does this contraption keep level? Right? It keeps level because all of the 4 engines operating with the same power, so it doesn't tilt to one side.
No,
So put one engine out of the equation. Now you got a constant tilt to one side.
No, you don't. You have to watch the video. The video will explain all. It will
Yeah, well, I
explain
listened to
all.
I listened to some Japanese fella, to some Chinese fella explaining me how somehow how physics don't apply to his contraption.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, science.
I don't believe it.
Science, baby. It's
That
science.
makes no sense.
I never said it had to make
Dude,
sense.
when this man is telling you this device is safer because it got 4 propellers, then it's like, dude.
He didn't know, in fairness, they didn't say it was safer. They just said it was a thing, it works, and yeah, it'll be
It was a thing, it works. Yeah, all right, dude. But it's a different thing than what happens if there's a malfunction.
well, they tend to not malfunction, and I don't
They tend to not. Dude, like, have you talked to a salesperson? Like, what is going on?
No, I just really want one, and you're bursting my bubble, and you're making me sad. Now. You're making me think of all the things.
Dude, you think you're sad now when you're in the hospital, all bones broken because like one of the propellers stopped working? I'm gonna be at that hospital and say, "Who told you?" That's right.
Nah, they have morphine. I'll be fine.
That's right.
I'm joking.
And then you say, you told me. And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's papa. I mean, I can see the gimmick and shit.
It's bloody brilliant. And like the big, like really
I
big.
mean, what's the brilliant? You can pretty much build it yourself.
But I don't want to build it. I want Chinese people to build it for me because they know things.
Holy shit, dude.
They know
She
things.
indoctrinated.
They're at that kind of stuff, you know?
Oh, they turned her. You're scrolling too much on that TikTok or shit, like, dude.
No, I'm not on TikTok. I couldn't be arsed with TikTok. That's just, yeah, no. I mean, my attention skills are very bad as it is, and TikTok will just not improve that at all.
Yeah,
So,
dude. But if the flying thing like blows your mind, wait till you find out about that time machine.
no, you see, that's another conversation. Now, time machines, I don't know. What would you do if you got the chance to go on one?
I would not.
Why?
I would sell it to people with I would even have like a parking space where you can park your flying car, you know? Because I think that's the market of people who want to experience my time machine.
I know I'd have to have a go at the time machine, but I don't know whether I'd like to go forward or backwards.
Well, you're going forward already, you know?
Yeah, well, I know that, but I mean, like forward or more into the future. You know, I don't know whether what would you like to do, forward or back? No funny answers to that question.
Nah, dude.
You want to
Like,
go forward in time or backwards in time?
I guess it depends, like on what I'm currently interested in. But like, through my life, I would go to the Egypt. I want to see how they built that shit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Be there on the ground, taking pictures, recording.
Yeah, right. With my little flying car. All of a sudden, you have a little hieroglyph of a flying car in the Egypt shit.
But they do actually have that on there.
Yeah, see, I told you they have time machines too. Now it all reveals themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, all these references to aliens are just Chinese people with flying cars who went through their time machine.
Probably is.
On vacation. That's why they have them slided eyes also when you depict them aliens.
What happens if you got into your time machine and you went forward 30 years and you realized you've been missing for 30 years?
Now what you do is, you put like a 200, $400 in a savings account.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter, not much, just a little bit of interest. And then you go in the future, like a couple of thousand years, collect the interest, and then you go back.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Or do the lottery a few times.
No, the lottery, see, that's
Why?
stupid, because you have to guess the right number. Oh, yeah, you can go, oh, all right, I think, yeah, well, that's outright criminal.
There's also
The time police will be after you. Great movie.
Would be a real thing, and I don't want that to happen. But sure, like, you know, yeah, there's probably laws that you'd have to abide by if it became a thing of traveling through time and stuff.
Nah, I don't think so, because apparently you need no laws for a flying car. Why would you need a law for it?
Dude, it's too harsh on my buzz, dude.
You probably ordered a little pilot helmet already and shit.
I don't think you have to wear a helmet.
Yeah, of course not, because there's no regulation.
No, the Chinese have built it. It's safe.
Yes. Wait, all right.
The Chinese have built it. It's safer.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Okay. I amuse myself. Chinese flying car.
Well, you know what? You're just going to be green with envy when you see my cool flying car when I get it.
Holy shit. 5,000? No way.
Yep. Are you looking it up?
Yes, I'm looking at it. China
Yay!
releases flying car that
You
changes
want
everything.
you want to be in the flying car gang. I know you will. And because you've been so
Nah.
horrible about it, I don't know if I'll let you in.
All right. No, I'm just looking at it. Let me look. Let me look. All right. All
Hey,
right. Here we go.
Alpha. Let me see, who have I missed since I was waffling away. Where am I? Where am I? I don't think I can go back any further. So while he's entertaining himself,
No, I'm not entertaining myself. This is bullshit.
it's not bullshit. Stop it.
It
Hey,
is.
no, it's not bullshit. Stop it. Nay, how you doing?
Dude, I can like it has to be bullshit.
It's
I mean,
not.
look at this thing. No way. No way you can produce or sell such a thing for $5,000 and make any profits. No way.
Well, how do you know? Are you Chinese?
Look at that. Look, that's not a Chinese thing. That's a mineral thing. Like
It's
a
not
basic
a
a basic. Look at the cockpit, for example. Like the
mineral thing.
displays and the software. Like that shit alone. That's like
Listen,
nah. There's
listen,
something sus
listen,
about that shit.
listen. It's not doing anything more complicated than an iPhone. Really.
Then why don't you sit on your iPhone then?
Because it hasn't got propellers and shit.
Yeah, well, get four hair dryers or something, and then.
No, it's not. No, it's not the
Dude,
same.
no way. Like no way. This is like no
Would,
way. This is like for that price and whatever. Nah.
would you? No, seriously. Would you not like a go in one of them? Would you not like one?
No,
Because I
it
think.
doesn't even have windshield wipers. What happens if it rains?
Well, take an umbrella.
Can you even fly when it rains?
Yeah,
Probably not. How
take
much
an
wind
umbrella.
can it sustain?
I don't know. Ask the
So
Chinese.
that's a good part too. Like so the board computer has to make constant adjustments, right, for the wind and shit to keep it level. So alone, such a system is like I cannot see what's the price and shit. Nah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stay in my little Delulu land and dream.
Yes, you gonna fly around with your little with your little iPhone with propellers and some LEDs attached to it.
You're such a shithead, Terry. Why did you have to shit on my parade? I was
I'm
really
not
looking
sitting on
forward.
your parade. It doesn't
You
even
are
have
shitting on
windshield
my parade.
wipers.
Get off. You're shitting on my parade. That's just sad now. I'm sad. So
Yeah.
now even Lisa wants to talk about. So can we talk about the whale and the man who plays American Pie with his food?
You're well. The problem is we're talking about flying cars, and no way she can like no.
Oh, there's no way that he's going to be bringing her anywhere. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
certainly.
if they're still together, they
No,
need one of those contraptions that they like when they have forest fires, or they those. It's more like a helicopter thing where you can lift heavy shit.
yeah, but like even in Dublin now they have drones delivering coffee and stuff to people. Believe it or not.
See, that's that's why you so. Dude, it's unbelievable. You guys are going down the dark route.
No, it's fun. It's fun. Will
Yes,
I live?
that's
Will
what
I
people in
die?
my
Who
country
knows?
said too. No, it's fun.
It's fun. Will I live? Will I die? Who knows? Give it a go.
Big water thing. No, this woman. Dude, she is not. That's the tragedy of it all. That Martin's better half will never experience a flying car for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
Full power, Martin. It is on full power. It's just zzz, and not moving at all.
yeah, that's the greatest. That's the greatest, saddest thing that could absolutely happen. Absolutely.
Oh, it always says there the maximum carry capacity. The the maximum carrying capacity is 160 kilograms.
Okay. So, yeah.
Well, it's no whale, no flying car for the whale.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
And I don't think you can string two together, or even three.
No, I think you'd want a bit more than that. It is a whale. Killer whale.
That's right. We can have no flying whales. This is
well, Yeah, flying whales, that might be a bit too much. Yeah, I think that might
Yeah,
hurt.
but I cannot be too hard, Lisa, because I'm kind of, I'm kind of pursuing her,
Pursuing who?
the whale, for sexual gratification.
Oh, yeah, I know. So
Yes.
we have to try and be a little bit nice because
Yes,
she's
because I want to fly
oh
over
yeah.
there with my flying car. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but they are cool. Come on, you've got it. You've got to admit they are cool. They look cool.
Yes, they also had a business before where they sold very cool bridges, in the
Bridget.
United States.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't get the reference, huh?
No.
Okay. That's
Oh,
okay.
I do.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
that's okay.
It's no problem. You've been
That took me a
mesmerized
minute.
by your flying car. I understand it.
I have to start. I'm looking at it on YouTube on the TV with the
Dude,
sound.
no, we cannot have that woman becoming obsessed with flying cars. Then
Right.
and on a Sunday you have the man like washing his car and the woman washing her flying car and shit. Nah, it's like, yeah,
Ah,
have
well.
this. Then you put on little you tune it up and shit. Nah,
You've just
all of a sudden.
ruined my
Yeah. Well, you're welcome.
Terry, the killer of dreams.
Yeah, well, a dream was killed, but you get a couple of more years on this planet.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
No, I
see?
thank you very much.
I'm not like these
Thank
YouTube fucks who tell you, yeah, you should get two. And you can fly an hour.
Well, two is better than one. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Oh, Lord.
You can go on little trips.
Well, they'll have to be very little because there's only 35 minutes flying time.
Yeah, that's right. You cannot even. So the only purpose this device has is to impress other people, then, because it has no practical use, right?
Well, no, it has a fun use. It's fun. Yeah.
But you can just get a woman for that. She has practical use too, and she fun.
Oh,
I don't displace a woman with some Chinese contraption. What man would I be?
Look, you're ruining me buzz now. I was very, very happy living in my little happy land of flying cars. And now you've just come and you've just
Yeah, dude, I'm just happy that I caught it before you went public with this. Like in your, where you actually live. Like telling people about your flying car and shit. You will understand the service I did for you here.
Can you imagine it though? If you did get a flying car?
No, the thing is, like, what I can imagine, like, the whole village going, like, yeah, she crazy. Till you show up with your flying car.
Oh, yeah, who's crazy now? Bitches flying over and
I can even do tricks, That's the last thing you would have said.
Oh, no, I won't be doing tricks, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
No. I just like to drive past all the traffic.
Yeah, that's probably when your husband got your car, too. I'm not going to drive fast.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. I know how you work.
No.
I studied your kind.
Study your kind. No, but just think, like, just driving past all the rush hour traffic in the morning. So, like, you can.
See, you're already thinking like a measly car person. You're not driving by nothing. You're flying by.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Listen, you can just bypass all of the bullshit. You can have an extra hour in bed. I mean, already your life is so much better.
And then after 1 year, everybody has a flying car, and now I'm the only sucker, like, in my car who has no traffic because you have to navigate around all your flying cars.
Yeah,
and I'm driving to work, like, waving, like, thank you.
I hate you, Terry. I really do.
Yeah, well, but that's no problem. I'm just a miserable, grumpy old man. You have a flying car. What is the, you have the upside on this.
Oh, who's Susie Q? Do you know Susie Q?
I don't know, but if she wait, do you suck big black cock in your car, Terry? No, I usually invite a gentleman in. You know, that's what's kind of a guy I am. In a car that's very uncomfortable. If I want to suck a fella off, you know, he gets an invitation.
Hey, Clarissa, how you doing?
Yeah, speaking of, hey, Clarissa, want to come over? Do you have a big black cock?
He'll pick you up in a flying car.
No, Susie Q, you have a black. No. I cannot trust a fella, a black man with a big cock that calls himself Susie.
Yeah.
That's not the vibe I'm going for. I need that masculine energy when I'm going for big black cock. These people, dude, is unbelievable.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay. Some people are just a bit weird.
Nice to suck you. Now you sucking my cock. Okay, you get an invitation then.
Wow. What a way to walk in. I'm so sorry, Clarissa. I know it's Terry. You know, it's Terry.
That's all right.
Oh, one of my all-time stalking haters called you a degenerate.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a DeviantArt account, if that helps.
I thought that was funny.
That's where I get my wallpapers.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like, it's not even
I don't
a
doubt you.
degenerate. Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Was it a sexual degenerate or just I think it was sexual.
Well, I hope a sexual degenerate. You know, I
Yeah.
work hard for that, dude. I'm exploring, dude. I'm a long year explorer, dude. I take it with a badge of honor. Oh yes, I'm degenerate. I know where to tickle you. That makes you kind of, you know. And it's places you have no idea that it could.
Oh yeah, she's just a real weirdo. She calls herself Dark Angel when she's really just a
Dark Angel.
yeah. She's really just what did I call her? A basic beige twat. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady was saying they're all aware that I'm the dude. Yeah, dude. That's like I'm the dude you call, dude. If you don't want to have like a guy telling you that your hair looks like the ocean and like French kissing you the whole time, if you just want to get fucked, you call Terry. That's right. I have no time for that nonsense. We're not in a relationship. I have big black cock to suck, right? I'm on a schedule here.
Oh my Lord.
See, what these people don't understand is like, in my view, this is YouTube. Like, I can say whatever I want to say here and talk about whatever I want. It doesn't mean that I like practice this in my real life, but you know, I don't care what you guys think about me.
I know. What is this? I'm a fanboy.
And sure as hell, I fisted a bitch before.
Yeah, well, do you know what? If somebody wants to boot Susie Q, do because
dude, that's not we, not them. Do not silence Susie Q. I mean, it's not my channel, but if they go over the line with some things that are, you know.
Yeah,
I would say, but like it's your channel, it's your house. I sorry for I should not suggest, but like how I handle it, like I don't care because it's just a motherfucker talking. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but sometimes it can be uncomfortable for other people in chat, and you know these.
Dude, motherfucker, wanna suck my dick? Like, so who's it uncomfortable for, right? So I'm the one that should be uncomfortable by little Susie wanna go like all deep throat.
Yeah, but you can't make you uncomfortable. You're just unbotherable.
Yeah, that's why I have no dude. That's like, then show that cock of yours. You know.
I don't want to be porn bombed. Stop it.
No, I want to see what I'm working with. You know, like that Missy Elliott song.
Well, pass out your Discord handle there.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's Emperor Terry. Can we please? So please, cockpicks. Can you? Well, no, I have to go to the. Yeah.
And if you do find yourself on a reel with jokes and people laughing, it's your own fault.
So I think my DMs are open. So it's.
Susie Q, he's waiting for your message. So hop on there to Discord and send him a little message. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's my Discord. Who's interested? Why I'm not blue at this channel? This is unbelievable. So, but
Oh, shit! Sorry, I forgot. Sorry.
yeah, this is well.
Well,
This
you
will
know
have
actually why I
consequences.
couldn't. You know why
But
I
yeah,
couldn't?
like I said, that's my new Discord, Susie. Right? Like anybody else who wants to talk to me, share some dick pics. You know, just go ahead. If I don't accept your friend request, don't be bothered. Right? I'm very picky.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that cock, baby.
Susie Q, hurry up!
Go on, Susie.
He's waiting.
But even like now thinking about it, if I would fuck a lady boy, I would not go for one with an enormous big cock.
Oh,
Defeats the purpose, you know?
yeah. Then would they expect you to take it after you've
Yeah, well,
given?
I don't know, but the thing is, like, if it has like an enormous big cock, then why play the dress up, right? I mean, it's like,
Well, yeah, I don't know. Why do we always end up with these weird conversations?
because Susie Q wants to suck my cock in your chat. Because of the people you fester in your community. That's why.
Excuse me. She followed you. I have no idea who Susie Q is.
Dude,
For
yeah,
fuck's
she
sake.
followed me like where? Like, dude, I don't know. Just, dude, I'm not like Braveheart. Like, I appear and there are a couple of trannies on the horizon and shit. That's
You're on their
not how
banner.
that goes.
You're on their flag. Terry.
That's right. I'm spiraling again.
Oh
But now I have
no,
my
no.
army of trannies, and wait till they're done with their dilating for today, dude. They're gonna fuck you up.
Oh, stop.
Dude, I'm just, yeah.
Oh Lord, I can't even imagine what that must be like. You know, for the what do you call them, transgender people. Like, I mean,
Dude, they decided to cut their dick off. Like, I don't care what it feels like for them.
no, they turn it inside out and push it
Yeah,
up.
well, good for them. You know,
But
it's like, okay, I got like them tunnels in my ears too. It's like, yeah, do whatever you like for body modification, but don't cry about it later.
yeah, but then they have to use the spacers to hold it open.
Yeah, of course.
Ah,
Dude, like if you want to fuck a tranny, you can make an experiment. All you need is a knife, right? Cut a little bit thingy in your leg, like left to your dick, and then fuck that hole. That's pretty much like fucking a tranny. I'm just saying, dude. People like to fetishize, but they don't like to know how the sausage is made, so to speak. And it's not even a sausage anymore.
Can we talk about flying cars again?
See? That's what that flying cars talk gets you.
Leave my flying cars alone.
Dude, that should be mandatory for all them trannies, like to watch like videos how the pussy's made.
Oh no, yeah.
And
Well,
weeds out the week.
you'd like to think that they have watched something, you know, of what it's going to look like, and I don't know. Stop. I
Yeah,
don't want
well, just like what is it, 43% or 47% just tells me it's not the answer.
yeah, and like, you know, the women that want to be men. I mean, I don't. What do they use to make the man's bits?
Yeah. Oh.
How? I don't.
Hemorrhoids.
Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why I'm even thinking that. I don't want.
Oh
to
yeah, well I know what they use. It's like what I said. They carve out skin and flesh from a part of your body which will regrow, right?
Oh.
And then they model a little dicky dick.
Model a little dicky.
I wonder if you can go with like different shapes and sizes.
But like, does it get an erection? Does it like what? How does
Yeah,
that? I
well,
don't.
if you pay extra and then you have the pump device.
Oh my God! Why? Why would
Yeah, I
anybody
don't
want to
know.
butcher themselves like that? No. Oh,
Yeah, well, it's a tragedy,
it
and
is a tragedy.
in for all the dicks lost and the dicks reconstructed, I gotta smoke a bowl now in remembrance and wallow in my sexual deviancy.
Oh Lord. What is it? With moon inside of your forearm, it doesn't work. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I don't. I no. Yeah, I don't. Oh Jesus Christ, I don't even want to know. I mean, can you imagine the pain of that though? Can you actually imagine the pain of that? And like, is it is it operational? I mean, do they? No, forget about it. Yeah, change the subject. Change the subject. How's the whales where you are? Are they still swimming? If you pay extra, someone out there is going to ask for an extra one. Ah, no, come on. A trisexual who'll try anything. Oh, geez. It just hangs there. Oh no, I can't imagine it either, Lisa. Me either. Oh my God, no, 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 no. I mean, it's bad enough with boobs. Can you imagine a set between your legs? Jesus, no, thanks. Fucking hell. Ugh. I'd end up sitting on them and hurting myself. I don't know. No. Yeah. I mean, do men have to do a little sway before they sit down so they don't sit on their balls? I've never thought about that. Like, can you just sit down? Do they fall behind? What actually happens when you sit down? These are questions I have. Do you have to kind of do a little hip thrust first and then sit down? Or what's the motion?
What? See, it's not even me who brings that shit up. Like, I'm
No,
coming back, you
I'm
talking about
no,
hip thrusting.
thinking now. You got me thinking. I'm going down rabbit holes. How you, Brian? I'm thinking, okay, so I was thinking if I was a man, I'd probably hurt my balls sitting down because me tackle, let's say, I'd hurt myself sitting down. So do you have to do like a little hit, like, do you have to like swing out a little bit first before you sit down so you don't sit on them, or
No,
what's the deal?
it's designed perfectly.
Okay.
I never encountered such a problem. I also I also don't wear them. I wear them tidy shorts,
Your little hot pants.
Yeah. So, it's like it's all in place.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I've often, well, when I say
Yeah.
off,
Well, but I'm not. Sometimes I rearrange.
okay. Yeah, I think as we all need a good rearrangement every now and
Yeah.
again.
From time to time, like some handiwork is needed. Like I'm doing right now. I'm moving from left to right. All right. Yeah. And now we're good again.
Ah,
See?
I'm delighted for you. Alice, there's videos showing the surgery. Ew. I
Yes, you can
uh,
watch it.
no, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I say Robbie, he'll tell you. Oh God. Jeez, no, I don't want any of that man's drama. He can keep it all over there to himself. Thanks very much. Jesus Christ.
That's why I love gay guys so much. It's like, dude, that drama shit, they got that figured out.
Oh, I know. Lisa, my husband just started laughing and walked away. Ah,
That's right. See, that's a man with a natural dick. When see that's a normal reaction of real men. When we hear people talk about artificial dick, we just go in like and walk off.
hey, Mel. Sorry, darling. I didn't see you coming in, and I just saw people answering Mel. I was like, is Mel here? She is here. Hey, Mel.
I don't talk to Mel.
Oh, why?
She's one of them immigrants. Go back to your country, Mel.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. She's in Portugal. She's not migrating. She's on fucking holiday, okay?
Yeah, well, that's
With
how
a
it
local.
starts, and then they don't leave, dude. I know. It's my Somali neighbor here. Yes, yeah, he's still on vacation.
Oh, come here, question for you. If you're in the nip, right, and you sit down, do they still like do you still not have to do a little like sway to not sit on them?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
Well, but I also don't have balls into my knees or something. You know?
No, but I've always because the way they just sort of hang, I was always curious, like don't you hurt yourself when you sit down?
No, it's like, it's like, well, with the years, all right, gravity does its thing, but it's not like that severe that I have to like, go through a like do a little like crip walk before I sit down or something.
Crip walk.
Yeah, I wanted to learn that.
You know,
No, I want it because like I think it's cool, like the crip walking, right? And then like when I'm in town and I walk past some of them wigger young people, I just gonna start to crip walk real quick, and then just walk off. See, that's how I amuse myself in real life, people.
yeah, I mean, see, when we start talking about things like this, my brain goes off into about 100 different directions, and then I end up with all sorts of questions. I end up googling after
And then
after
Google.
yeah, my poor Google search. I
The
swear.
Google machine is vicious.
Yeah, I know, my poor Google. I'm gonna have to buy it a cake or something. It's it's been too good to me putting up
Dude,
with.
what is this interest about my balls?
No, it wasn't you per.
Can you tie them in a knot? No.
It wasn't you per se. It was men in general.
And you
Men.
throw them over your shoulder like a continental. No. That's like, dude, you're describing the titties of tribeswomen with throwing them over the shoulder. What is that even? And no, they don't hang that low, right? I'm not in excruciating pain when I sprint or something, right?
Can you tie them in a knot, or can you tie
No,
them?
I cannot tie them. But if you wanna experience like what that would be, I encourage your women folk especially to type into the Google search puppetry of penis.
What?
Yes, that's I think an Australian show where they do funny things with their penis. And the show is called The Puppetry of Penis.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared to Google.
No, it's not like it's legit, like it's funny. It's not nothing. Yeah, well, you cannot say it's not sexual, but it's like, it's,
It's funny.
yeah.
Okay. Does somebody want to check that out before I do
Yeah.
it?
You check it out. Puppetry of Penis.
Puppetry of penis. Okay, well that will be one I will Google later on. Just
Oh, you should. You will thank me. No, dude, like I had no idea. And I'm having one for quite a long time. Kind of born with it.
Okay, right.
Yeah, as Lady Gaga would say.
Yes.
Born this way.
Yeah.
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 Uh,
Oh Lord. And just like that, we find out how Terry neatly keeps himself entertained.
yeah, I fuck with people. That's my... Yeah, but that's not good. If you try to in front of some whippersnappers and start to crip walk, that's just funny, and no harm, no foul.
You're gonna
That's
have
the
to
shit I do.
show us your example of a crip walk.
Dude, like I'm living my best life. Like the other day, I made friends with a bus driver.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah. So I bought a ticket for a day, right?
okay.
And then you have on the ticket for the day, you have to write your name,
Okay.
like for some reason, because like I don't know. All right, so I asked him, "Do you have a pen?" And he said, "No." I said, "Yeah, well, how I'm gonna write my name down then?" And he said, "Like I don't know." So I would say, how we handled the situation then? They said, yeah, well, just sit down. All right. So then I went to do my grocery shopping, right?
Yeah.
And then I bought like 2 pens. And then I went back to the bus stop, and it was the same bus driver. And I said, hey, buddy, look what I got you. And I gifted him the little pen. And then we both wrote my name down, and now we're best buddies. And now, when I'm late for the bus and the buddy is driving, I just have to wave, and he thinks he might get a little pen again.
Oh, happy days. Well,
That's right.
he's not going to know what hits him when you pick him up in your flying car. Yeah.
My flying car.
I was
Nah,
so
nah.
impressed.
It's like, ain't gonna fly here.
Maybe.
Oh, dude. And in America, this will be funny. Like in states like Florida.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
it's a revival of the castle doctrine, Dude, this motherfucker was flying too close to my... It's like, yeah, it's a dangerous place to fly around.
The sky is very dangerous.
All of a sudden you're under fire from the ground because you flew over your neighbor's thingy there.
Yeah, but I do want. I if I get one, and I'm trying to make up all the excuses.
Then also for the people who, some people have nice gardens and they build like nice walls around them gardens. Nobody can look in. So if they want to enjoy some deviant, degenerate fucking in their garden, they can make sure the neighbors are not observing it, right? So that nice wall goes out of the window if your neighbor has a flying car all of a sudden, right?
Well,
because you're in your backyard, fucking like dude, like porn style, right? And then all of a sudden you hear your neighbor going over there like, now you have to run inside and shit,
Yeah, but I don't have any neighbors.
Yeah, not yet.
No, I don't have any neighbors. And
Well, do you have people in a vicinity of 30 minutes?
oh yeah.
Yeah, well, now you have neighbors.
No, but I don't have there's nobody that lives on my road.
Yeah, well, they get, maybe some people fly over real quick,
Well, maybe they will. I'll bring them in for a coffee, no problem, as long as they give me a shot in their flying car.
See, Clarissa knows what I'm talking about.
I have a
She
car.
modeled her backyard after the what was it?
The
Playboy mansion. Yes, she has her own grotto.
No, what she's telling us here is she's prepared for the flying cars. She's got a tunnel with lights and everything in it. You see? She's thinking ahead, forward thinking, Terry.
Yeah, well, so this woman to prepare for the flying cars built a bunker in her garden.
It's a tunnel, not a bunker, for fuck's sake.
Dude, what is it? A tunnel is just a very long bunker. I mean, if you think about it, right?
Well, yeah. And it's got lights, don't forget that.
Yeah, that is helpful in a tunnel.
Lights are good,
Yes. I agree. You have some canaries too, like in strategic places.
The canary's dead. Best not go in there.
That's right. Yes, you can do with people on YouTube. Oh, go stand in a tunnel for an hour. Gotta try something.
I promise you 100 followers, subscribers if you stand in that tunnel.
That's right. Yeah, where are all these followers and subscribers?
When you really...
But that's the great thing. Like, dude, like, for example, like the shit I do, that would not fly if I reach a certain amount of,
What is
like
this
I
no
could not
canary?
be like let's say my shit would get like enormously popular for some reason I don't understand, right? And I would get like 10K subs, for example, right? So then the problems you get with that, like, and my kind of humor and shit wouldn't fly, dude. I would get purged from this platform. I only can do what I do because I'm nobody.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you would.
No, dude, that's why we can all do what we do around here. Because we're not even, YouTube doesn't even realize we exist.
It's great, isn't it?
because it's like it's blatantly against the terms of services. Like what's going on here, right? It's not even an argument.
Well,
So I mean, it's like, but I enjoy it for as long as it.
absolutely, yeah. For as long as it lasts, as they say. What
That's right.
what do you think is going to happen to YouTube in the future? Do you think that they're going to become more strict about things that you can say?
Now, what I think is going to happen. Oh, I have to consult Mother Gaia before,
Oh, fuck it.
because this is real wisdom I embark on you people now. No sexual deviancy. But if you like the speech that follows, I welcome a blowjob as a token of appreciation. You know?
She's in Scotland.
Who's in Scotland?
The one that thinks you're a deviant, a sexual deviant, or a deviant, either.
That's all right, dude. Like, yeah, like she can come here. But I'm not cleaning up the apartment for her. I think it adds more to the deviancy if I don't clean for a week.
I think you're right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So let me smoke a bowl, and then I will lay out the dark future that is heading to us.
Oh, wonderful.
It's not a light at the end of the tunnel, people. It's a freight train.
Well, you know what? I mean, the way things are going, I can imagine how YouTube is going to go down the pan. There's so many different things, compared to the way it used to be. In some respects, it's good. In some respects, it's not. It's like you're being censored. Everybody's been censored in what they can say and do and whatever. I mean, the part that really annoys me is like you're not supposed to say sexually violent or violence or sexually assaulted or sexually abused or just gone and said them all, but you're not supposed to say all those things. But how the hell, I mean, I see true crime people doing it all the time, but like, how are you supposed to tell a serious story seriously without sounding like an idiot? Oh, and then they unalive themselves. It just sounds completely ridiculous. Am I the only one that thinks that, or? Crickets. No, seriously, am I the only one that thinks that? I find that really inappropriate and massively disrespectful to the victims and the victims' family when you're doing it or through crime piece on maybe a murder victims or mass murder victims, and you're saying, unalived and suicide. Not, you can't even say suicide. Jesus, I just think that's ridiculous. There's some.
It is.
Yeah, I agree. I just think it's stupid.
So what's going to happen is that because of the latent push against privacy we're seeing, is that in the banner of saving the children, laws will be implemented that connects your real ID to your internet persona.
Yeah.
That you have to verify yourself and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that will lead to segregation of the internet, because then YouTube can, for example, say, well, this is not content that is privy for Irish citizens.
Yeah.
And you can only have a YouTube account with your government ID.
Yeah.
So the whole point of a VPN is pretty much gone, because content will be connected to the defining factor. If you can view content or if you can see parts of the internet will not be where your IP is from, which is a VPN. What does, it pretends that you're from a different country.
Yeah.
That all goes out of the way. And then we have a segregated internet for each country, pretty much content-wise, and all the freedom is gone. I think that is what the end game here is.
Yeah, that's really scary to think about. It's pretty sad to think about, really.
Now they're pushing for all that, and I still remember, in my job, when the European I think like our privacy laws are pretty good, but when they were implemented, like it's mandatory when I switch companies at my job, and I've taken the seminar a couple of times. But like when you switch a company, I have to take a seminar that I am aware as a developer how I implement the European privacy laws into our projects, right?
Sure, yeah.
So that's a mandatory seminar I have to take every time I start a job at a new company.
No, fair enough.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's some of the rings you got to jump through are preposterous from a developer side of things, right?
Okay.
But I think that's how it's gonna be with the rest, and then they add that real ID to it too. And the thing is, like, it only needs like a couple of countries to do that, and the
Yeah.
others will comply. Like I have heard, like Discord is already like trying or rolling out like things like if you want to um yeah, if you want to see not safe for work shit, then you have to have a phone connected and shit like that, or you have to verify that you're over 18, or like I don't know, like that shit is coming, you
Yeah.
know and it's like, yeah.
So if you want to use the internet, it looks like everybody's going to be like running onto the dark web to,
Yeah,
connect
well,
things.
even it's it's kind of, well, if your government ID is connected to all that shit, that makes like everything a lot more difficult.
Mm,
Like even your freedom fighting activities,
yeah.
because like for example, like a cybersecurity person who takes his craft seriously, right? So if he invents a person, right, he makes a Facebook account. He makes like he invents a real person, for example, right? So
Yeah.
that when his freedom fighting like gets exposed, that person that he invented is that doesn't even exist,
Yeah.
is the one who gets blamed, right? So, but that doesn't work anymore if you need a government ID to, you know,
Yeah.
like you get a lot of good things, but you get a lot of bad things either. And in the end,
Mm,
you under the banner of making the environment more safe for children, which is a fool's errand to begin with, because like in all that conversations people having about harmful content for children on the internet, never are the parents in the equation,
yeah.
right? Which should be like where the buck stops. Like in my opinion, it's
I
like
agree.
like the parents, it's their responsibility, right?
Yeah.
So, but like it's it's the same thing. Like when you call everybody a pedophile, right? It's an easy thing to get people rally behind around.
Hmm.
And yeah, well, and then you carve away freedoms more and more, and then there you are, you know.
Yeah.
It's like we're being slowly cooked, like the lobster who doesn't even know,
Yeah.
that he's cooked. So, and it's what I'm seeing like with all this going on. It's a thing like with the payment processes, with all these initiatives in Great Britain. We have one in the European Union. In America, they have a Save the Children's Act.
Mm,
It seems like a very coordinated push against a certain goal, which is to make the internet, like make your real ID connected to your activities on the internet.
yeah. Yeah, I mean there's good and bad sides to it, absolutely. But people will get smart and they'll figure a way around it, and they'll be,
Yeah,
it's
but it's the same. It's the same with with America and the Patriot Act, right? You
hmm
you might think this is good now, but like, what is when a regime comes into place that is not to your liking, right? That's a little bit more oppressive, and now they have that whole apparatus or that whole framework that's set up, like to
hmm
oppress you even more. It's a very slippery slope we're going down, I think.
yeah. I mean, I was saying, I think it was probably to you, or maybe it was to my other half. I can't remember now. But like at some stage down the road, cash is going to be gone. We're all going to be using our cards. If you're going to the grocery shop or the supermarket and you're buying, say you had a bottle of wine, on Friday night, and then you go and you buy a bottle of wine on Sunday night. The card might turn up and say, "Oh, for health and safety reasons, we cannot sell you this wine." I can see all of that coming down the line.
Oh, dude, there's like a lot of people gonna have a rude awakening.
Yeah, no, I can see all of that.
I was like, nah, you cannot have this ice cream, but over there you can buy a salad.
Yeah, I could see all that coming.
You already had 2 ice creams this week.
Yeah, honestly, I can see all of that coming down the line. And it's scary to think about because, once they take away the cash, then they have all the power,
Yeah, see, that's why you gotta be stuck up on shiny seashells and shit.
No, you got to be stocked up on flying cars, dude.
Cars, yes. That's gotta be a slogan. Like when shit hits the fan, you can just fly away.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then who's the
And you
idiot
will be
on the
safe
flying
for
car,
30
huh?
minutes.
35 actually.
Oh, that's the traveler's pack.
I'm telling you. And then who'll be laughing, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
Me flying in my flying.
well, I'm still laughing at the people who think with their flying car they can escape an island,
No,
with a 30 minutes flying car.
don't think
So you just moving like from one hot spot to another. It's got to be funny to watch, dude. Does
No,
it
I
have
just
like a
I'll
webcam
fly
or something?
plane. I'll fly in a bigger plane. I'll get my car delivered over
No,
to a
no, you
different
just flying from
fly
electrical
over.
outlet to electrical outlet.
Oh Lord.
Dude,
No,
yeah, well, if you time it right, there might be oil drilling rigs where you can. It's a
Yo, you
little
know
bit like
what?
Super Mario,
There are oil rigs out here. So I mean, yeah, you could
That
maybe
is the dream, right?
it
Buy
is.
one of those, dude.
No,
And
just
just,
land and just recharge.
nah, dude, I want to own one because, like, that would be your own country, dude.
For your own.
This,
Well,
you're pretty much in maritime law, dude.
yeah, international waters. Yeah. My dad used to
Yes.
work on one of those oil rigs years ago.
And I don't want to work on it. I want to own it. It has to be my country.
Yeah. Are you going to allow anybody on it?
It depends if they have a big black cock or not.
What if they have a flying car?
Yeah, well, that's that could be helpful. But I'm looking more for big black cock. That is more my interest. I can't have my whole island for big black cock. Too far. See, this is why that shit won't fly. Holy shit.
You're such a bad influence on me.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
I
is true. She
I
has
mean,
nothing to do with it. She's a very upstanding woman. I ambush her with these kinds of yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh
All
Lord.
right. So thinking about it again, maybe I don't want to have my oil drilling rig, Maybe I go more for like compound kind of thing,
Oh,
Like who are them fellas in Waco, Like them dudes.
fellas, where? What?
In Waco,
Oh,
Koresh and his
yeah.
posse.
Yo, bad. How many
They
of them?
didn't come out. Yeah, they tried everything,
Yeah, except
even
opening
cool
the door.
music and shit.
They tried everything except opening the doors. You can come out now.
They wouldn't come out.
I know. That was really sad. That
Oh
was really.
well.
Oh well, yeah. Well, what can you do? It's
Oh,
over.
well, yeah. Jesus wanted it that way, apparently.
Oh.
Well, I want me to do. Who am I? To question God's will, right?
I'm questioning nobody's will. I'm questioning nada.
Yeah, well, they believed in the fella,
They,
so
they did.
I think you know.
Yeah, I bet they wish they had a flying car.
Yeah, it's like holy shit, it's the rapture. That's right, and Koresh would be installed as God Emperor. Because all of a sudden the Branch Davidians start to fly away.
Problem solved. See,
Holy shit, he was right.
lives can be saved with flying cars.
Yeah, that's just great, yeah.
Yeah, for anybody who wants to see an example of the flying cars, I actually have a video
Yeah.
post.
If you use the coupon code Wicked.
You get 20% off.
You get an extra battery.
An extra propeller just in case. No, you get a choice of upgrades. Propeller. What's the thing that
It's
you
the
have?
Irish edition, they painted green.
Oh no, the thing that you have on you when you jump out of a plane.
Parachute.
Yeah, that's the one.
That thing you have when you jump out of a plane. Yes.
Yes. So you've got a choice of an extra propeller.
Yeah, that's dude. It's nothing like a flying car company that gives you a free parachute, like with their product. It's like yes,
But no, you don't get it free. It's an upgrade.
it's an upgrade. It's the lifetime upgrade. Yes. Well, what did you miss? You
We
missed. Well,
oh.
I wanted to have my own oil rig drilling platform for my need of big black cock, but then I thought about the optics of having an island for big black cock, and then it's not a good idea.
I saved everybody with my flying car, by the way.
That's right. And we can think that when the Jesus story is true and that reckoning shit happens, it's gonna be in flying cars.
Yes.
Yes, they're very scary. That's true. But what makes them scary is not the color.
Yeah, no, you're grand, you're good. Yeah, no.
All right. I know.
You can keep that.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes when you get aroused, some people get dizzy, others don't.
Do you get dizzy?
Yeah, well, there's a finite amount of blood. Of course I get dizzy.
No, he's not bragging or anything, ladies,
Yes, if I really if I really want to feel something during sex, I need a blood donation. That's right, I need my little, Well, I meant dude, yeah. That's why I never go donating blood.
No, you're just a reciprocant.
Yeah. I just like, I need one of my special Capri Suns here.
Mainline that shit.
That's right. All right, baby, we got 20 minutes.
Who's got 20 minutes?
Yeah, well, it's after the Capri Sun,
Oh, okay.
Then the dizziness sets in again.
As long as everyone is dressed securely, we don't need any balls just flapping in the wind. No.
Again, who is spreading? Clarissa spreading that rumor that I have like balls, like some church bells or something like that. Like ridiculous.
Like cows' udders.
Nah, dude. My dude, my dick is taken care of. Looks at least like 20 years younger than me.
Oh my God! How do talking about your bits?
Because, as you can see, people in chat questioning like the autonomy of my, my scrotum.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes,
Has your question been answered, Clarissa?
I hope so.
I think you covered all sides.
I
Oh Lord.
mean, I can get my iPad and can do a drawing.
I I don't think that's necessary.
Dude, that's yeah. I think it's time for me to become a painter.
Jeez.
That's
Explain yourself, Terence. Why are you becoming a painter?
I don't know. Never been one.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know,
Why?
it sounds like a yeah.
I bet you wish
No,
you were a painter with science.
I think I should open the Patreon.
I bet you
I
wish.
think we should cut out the middleman with that whole cash app. I'm just a Patreon, and
Yeah.
then people can like finance my life.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially sugar mamas. And there is the highest tiers, the let me touch it tier. You know, that comes with an invite.
Oh my God. You've thought
Yes.
this out.
I have to check if I have to register as a prostitute,
Oh God.
but you know,
I think you'd be a happy man.
yes, it's emancipation, right?
Yes.
I mean, all the women's all hung up about like being prostitutes and shit. Why cannot I be one?
Well, go for it, dude. Whatever makes you happy.
I'm even thinking about like trying an experiment on OnlyFans.
Ooh.
Yes, but where I cannot see my face, but me just jerking off,
Oh, Jesus.
and I see if I can like 20
All right.
perverts who
All
buy
right.
it. You know,
Right. Well, you'll have to consult with COVIDs about OnlyFans.
yeah.
I know nothing about it.
Might have to get some tattoos removed, but you know,
Yeah,
you
too
have
much.
no ideas what these whores make on OnlyFans, dude. I want to have a piece of the pie.
Oh my God. I could never imagine doing anything like that for money.
I guess it depends.
Yeah, I could
I
just
mean, getting like dick down for money is a little bit, right? Like like the porn star and shit. Like I could not be together with a porn star.
yeah.
Like even if she retired, dude. Like every time, like at work, somebody like looks at you funny, you want to punch it, dude. And it might not even be the reason, you know.
Yeah.
So that fucks your head up. I mean, and it's not even she not active no more. It's not like she bringing work home or something, you know.
Yeah. That would be difficult to get your head around if your
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I think that's
yeah.
why porn stars often date other porn stars.
Yeah.
It's a very strange lifestyle, right?
Yeah, it would have to be. I mean, yeah, I mean, who else would
I
be?
mean, I would never dare to ask how work was, dude. Like it's like, you know.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be asking those questions either. Yeah, no, yeah, they'd have to just stick to their profession, like when they're looking
Dude.
for a partner.
And the ultimate mind fuck is if it's your daughter, dude.
Oh no, don't say that.
Yeah, well, they have parents too, right?
I know, but I just don't want to think about that.
I mean, dude, like, imagine like you're the dad and somebody looks at you funny.
Oh God.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's gonna mess with my head all day now.
Yeah,
That's
dude. Yeah, that's why I like what's her name? Skin Diamond so much. She got a nice ass, and her dad was a preacher. That's the ultimate mind fuck, right?
God. Oh my God.
Dude, it's like pretty much Satan saying, "This one is mine, buddy." Poor guy.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
No, he's like, nah. You can have the one before. This one mine, baby.
Jesus Christ. Oh, we wait and you see. We'll be all Satan lovers.
Yeah, but check it out. Skin Diamond, she great. She knows what she
No,
doing.
I'm not gonna
She a
be
professional.
in Diamond. Why would I?
Oh, she's so hot, dude.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Well done. I'm glad for you.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I ain't gonna be looking up no that. Thank you.
Oh, dude, she does a lot of like bonded shit too, where it's not just like
Yeah,
the digging down, where it's a little bit of
yeah,
the, you know.
yeah. I just, yeah, yeah. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
All right,
Thanks,
I
thanks
don't
for.
watch it, but
I
everybody else who is interested,
will.
where's my Susie Q?
And for the rest of you wonderful people, check out my
Yeah.
video with the flying car.
Yes, with the flying car. Or check out Skid Diamond, a
Oh,
porn star. The choice is
flying
yours.
car will be far more entertaining.
Well, I think the metrics would be interesting, like the male and the female audience, and who was like how much of the males were looking up the porn star instead of the flying car, and vice versa.
Yeah, but I'd like to also find out afterwards how disturbed were you after watching that video.
And dude, she has tasteful content too.
Oh, feck off, Terry. Frank.
Of course, dude. Like some of them producers consider what they do art.
Well, okay, but you know, it's porn.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
somebody can be artistic too.
Well, you know what?
See, it's like there are the yam yams, and there's also ABBA. You know, it's like different league, both pop music. You know, one shitty, one like world renowned. Same thing with porn. You know, there's Martin with his little camcorder, and there's a production. You know, it's like different thing.
Oh no, the washing machine isn't working.
That's right, dude. What is it with you? Yeah, now I have to ask questions, Clarissa. What is it with you women being stuck in washing machines all the time? Because from the content I browse, that seems to be a problem with you women. I see you stuck a lot in those washing machines. Like, what is going on in there?
We like our clothes well spun.
Dude, like every other video, some bitch stuck in the washing machine.
She's actually stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah, well, she cannot get out, so the gentleman tries to tenderly grab her hips and remove her from that device. And for the layman, it looks like
Okay.
he's thrusting forwards and backwards, but what he's trying to do is to loosen her.
Ah, right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a name for that, isn't there? Percussion something or other?
Yes, women stuck in washing machines.
No, where if like something was stuck like I was gonna say a nut, a screw or something on a tire. You know, sometimes if you bang it a couple of times and you keep banging it, it'll loosen it, and just so you can untwist it.
Yes, that's what the gentleman is doing. He applying the nut method to the lady, you know, by banging her to make her a little bit more looser.
But there's an actual, it's science, dude.
And yes, from what I can make out as a layman, it seems to be a very enjoyable experience for both.
Well, you know,
Gives them a little bit of the old Tourette's and shit. Some spasms in the face from time to time.
Oh, Lord.
But overall, I would think enjoyable.
What about those flying cars, huh?
That's right. You could not do that in a flying car.
Well,
I imagine at least 1,000 Americans. I say them because they're the most gullible ones. Yeah, I said it, whatever. But at least 1,000 of you poor fucks will die in the pursuit of fucking in a flying car.
oh my God. Oh my God, there can't. Well, you don't actually have to fly them. That's the thing.
Oh, great
So there
parking.
you go. I mean, it's already, you know it's going to happen on the first day.
No, it's gonna happen years in, dude.
Yeah, on the first day, they all become like sold to public.
Mhm.
You're about to have surf and turf for dinner. Oh, nice.
Dude, like when you see like a flying car just wobbling in the sky, you know what's up, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I really want one. I really, really, really.
Yeah, two things: either low batteries or somebody.
Oh shit.
That's no
Oh
problem
Lord.
because we all live in a simulation anyway.
Do you think we do though?
Yes, I'm more convinced
Why so?
because of the latest advancement in Google's world creation AI.
Okay. And
So
which
what Google can do now
hmm
in a what is the resolution? Yeah, 27p. So it's in its infancy still, right?
hmm
But 27p, I think like 25 frames per second.
Yeah.
That's how fast it can go now.
Wow.
And you can type in a robot walking through a city.
Okay.
And then you have a video game pretty much where you are the robot and walk through the city, right? But it's not like that video game exists in code somewhere. It's just the AI pretending what it would be like for you to look at a video game, you know?
Wow.
That's world building AI. So you don't have to like you can say like, yeah, I want to play a shooter in Ireland. Boop. See, like that. Or I want to drive a taxi in Bangladesh, like shit like that. Boom. Right?
Yeah.
And this is pretty much like it's wild if you look at that shit. And it's in its
That
infancy. But if I look at this, what other is that than a simulation, right?
yeah.
And if we can do it, why should we not be the product of somebody else doing it?
Yeah. I suppose that's a fairly decent sort of yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
I just want to meet that motherfucker who's controlling me.
well, I'd like to meet that fucker too. I have a few words I want to have with
Just like, yeah.
dude. Come on. Come on.
Could you press the masturbation button less often, sir? Kind of sorry. I'm getting the impression I'm controlled by a woman.
He's getting carpal tunnel syndrome in his hand.
Yes, I get it. It's exciting for you as a woman to try that shit out, but there are limits.
Oh yeah, I was going to watch that.
Yeah, well, that whole shit. Well, it comes to the whole question what consciousness actually is, right? And all that. It's a very complicated thing, but for me, like the proposition of us being like in a simulation is not ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not that. I mean, if we are, it doesn't change anything for me because my experience is still the same. You know, so.
I think it would just, I don't know what it would change. I mean, yeah, your life isn't going to change, but you're,
Dude, and what is like if I believe in God, so what is God then the great simulator, you know? The concept of God is all knowing, all thingy. So he's pretty much started a simulation where he already knows the outcome.
oh, wow.
Because he all knowing, right? So how could he not know?
Oh, that's horrible. And he's letting all this happen, if there is such a thing as the gods or a
Yeah,
god.
well, that's if you go by the Christian doctrine, right? That's the conundrum I got with it. That you have pretty much, if you go by the concept of God, how described in the thing, he's all knowing and all powerful, right? But then if you ask silly questions like, can he make a coffee that's so hot that he cannot drink it? Then you have like a conundrum, right? Can he though? Or how can he be like, so me being not a Christian and being condemned to hell for it is like a bad joke because like he all knowing, he knew that I will be not a Christian when he created me, so to
Yeah.
speak, right? So then it's like I don't jive with the concept. That's all. But like at the end of the day, if there is a God in that manner, it doesn't change my experience in the same way that if this would be a simulation, wouldn't change my experience either. I still live the same life, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change nothing for me if it is. It's an interesting thing to think about, you know. But it's not like, oh, we're in a simulation now. I have to. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's just a bit of a head fuck, to think about, like, is there really space up there? Is it really space, or is there like just a screen? Are we on somebody's screen, or what? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, that would play with my head. I don't want to think about
I
that.
mean, when you think about it, at the end of the day, right? But so when we perceive shit in our brain, it's just electricity, right?
Yeah.
So if you, I mean, you have eyes and the signal comes into the brain. So if you would have a wire stuck into a brain that simulates the eye, I mean, pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So only because your senses tell you thing and your brain reasons that it must be so, you know. But I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get. Yeah, it's.
I'm still waiting for the big black cock who presents me with that blue pill and that red.
I'm waiting on my flying car.
That's right. And I'm gonna take them both and then see what happens. That's gonna be a trip.
You are not touching my flying car. That's for shitting sure. You're not touching my.
No, the red pill and the blue pill. I'm gonna take it both.
Oh, so you'll just be you again, like just as you are.
That would fuck Morpheus up, you know? With all his pretentious shit coming. Oh, Neo, you have a blue pill and a red pill. You can either, you know, wouldn't even let him do his speech. Just snatch them both and so, where are we going, motherfucker? I'm ready.
Nowhere. Movie over.
Yeah, he would be confused. He would be like, I know where I'm going, but I don't know where you're going.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's a good trilogy movie set. I must watch that again. I haven't watched that in years. The
I think
Matrix.
it's awful, to be honest.
Oh, I kind of enjoyed it.
The first one, yes.
Yeah, the
The
first one.
second, maybe.
Yeah.
But like when that architect fella starts talking,
Yeah.
there's just like all right, is it that this village is too small for two of us, you know? This is like there's only one dude who can talk that pretentiously around here. And it's not that architect fella, it's me. So I'm a little bit I feel competitive.
Oh Lord. Yeah. Okay. I agree with you on the third one. Yes, you're the only one who's allowed to speak like that around here.
And also the special effects don't hold up very well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's true of a lot of movies back then.
Yeah, but the mass fighting scene where it's like Agent Smith becomes like a lot of Neos or something. You know what I mean? Like in the rain where they have to. That looks horrible nowadays, dude.
I haven't watched it in years. Actually, I must watch it now just to see how bad it
Yeah,
looks.
that looks like a bad video game, dude.
Oh wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, what they can do with graphics and everything now is just night and day compared to back then when they were making
That's right, dude.
it. Yeah, with AI and all sorts of shit.
Yes, and who is always at the forefront of invention? That's right, the porn industry.
Oh God.
Yeah, but it's true.
Okay. Okay,
Dude, from a technical perspective, hear me out on this.
Okay.
The best network engineers you're gonna find at a company like YouPorn or something, because you know how much traffic they got to deal with every day, and they got their system set up to make that shit work, dude. These are brilliant motherfuckers, and probably having like a free account comes as a benefit with the company.
Oh well, okay. Well, I'll have to take your word for it. I will have to take your word for it.
Dude, it is like it is not easy.
Oh God.
Dude, and it's imagine what would happen if all the porn sites would go down. Chaos, anarchy,
No.
the downfall of society.
Feck off.
Mhm.
Don't be so dramatic, for fuck's sake.
Of course.
Oh, of course.
I'm just saying, dude. Yeah.
It's
You
a
want to go
quarter
out?
to
I know.
I have to. I have to
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
Well, listen, thank you so much for joining me.
No
on the panel.
problem. What are you going from door to door selling flying cars and all? What are you doing? Yeah. Should be like them Hoover people, you know, coming like, ooh.
You're just gonna be so fucking jealous when I'm in my fucking flying car. You're gonna
Yes.
be like, my flying car, and I'm not gonna sell you one.
That's right. You can rub it in with your flying car for 30 minutes, and then I rub it in when the aviation like office comes or whatever you guys have over there, and questions you about your flying habits.
You're mean. You'd probably squeal on me. You would, wouldn't you? You'd rat on me. You say, "There's a
Yeah,
woman over there
that's right.
piloting a car with no license."
You have a problem with a flying mystical creature. You know?
Go on your
Yeah,
head.
well,
I have to go.
all
It's
right.
not
But I will and next time we talk, I will know more about this flying car because I will look into this now.
good. Good.
Just imagine next time I turn my camera on and I'm in my flying car. All right.
If you get
It
a
would
flying
not be
car
uncommon around here. That's all I'm saying.
listen to me now. If you get a flying car before me, we're gonna fall out. We're gonna have words, dude.
All right.
You're not getting it before me.
And then at least I get a submarine.
Fine. You can have the submarine. I'll get the flying.
The
Okay.
Russians selling them sheep. All right. See you later.
Good luck, don't you? Oh my lord. Yeah. So you can come on with an agenda on here, and it can go any which way, but the right way or the wrong way or whichever way. So yeah, Terry, always a pleasure. Marie, always a pleasure chatting to you, and I hope you get your I hope you get your book started. Yeah, I mean that would be a fascinating read. And to everybody who is in chat and who's been here throughout all of that, thank you so much for coming in and spending your time listening to me waffle. On that lovely note, I will love you and leave you. And thank you so much for coming. And we will talk to you on Monday. Mwah. Take it easy. Bye.